Hi Natasha.
Hi, Kush.
Tell me more about yourself.
Me, it's a lot to do. But let me start off with I'm Natasha Advani. I'm an internationally certified life coach and wellness coach, and I'm a dance exploration expert. And I'm also into art therapy, and I'm an international best-selling author. This is what I do, and I've been doing this over the past many years. Again, why I got into this field, a little bit about myself, because I got into this field 25 years back, but it's because I had lost, as a child, I had lost my mom at a very young age of cancer. So I always had a void in my life. Of course, I had the most awesome father, brother, and awesome people around me. But as a girl, you always miss the void which normally parents fulfill, and you always want a happy family. So I started this 20 years back. Of course, like, she died when I was 7, but as I grew up, I had a void. So I still remember my first meditation journey 20 years back, when I meditated and I felt like tons of tension off my head, that void, everything just vanished in one workshop. And that's when I decided that I really want to get into this wellness journey. And I train from a lot of international trainers. I'm into self development and a lot of wellness, and this really helped me to cope with my inner core. And I'm much happier now, because challenges are there, it's not there, but you become happier from inside out. Because nowadays, because the stress of the social media and a lot of things, mobiles and the food we eat, the chemicals, the environmental pollution, like, people go through a lot. So I feel mental health is very important today. As I've done research, according to World Health Organization, 8 million people commit suicide every year. And it is shocking to me when I read it, and I realize how important, I think, all over the world it's needed. And since this month is World Cancer Day also, and again, according to research, it is said 2.3 million women are detected with breast cancer every year, and 6,85,000 women die, which was a really shocking census. And not only women, even men are detected with breast cancer 2007 every year. So it's like, basically, I realized that how important is mental health today. And I've given workshops to top companies like Piramal, SR, chartered accountancy firms, and also colleges like HR, 𝓗𝓭, where I have seen and gone and seen the stress, students and even corporates face. And that taboo which was 20 years back, oh, you're going to a therapist or you're going to a coach, is no longer there. People are more open and diverse. If you're having a problem, and if you feel your friends or your parents can't solve, or not even can't, or you feel that you need someone who can guide you the right path, I think this is very important in today's world. So that's where my journey started. And I've given workshops, and I also do one-to-one online coaching, and even one-to-one physical coaching. It depends. And also, I myself am a cancer survivor, and I have come out of this doing my own techniques of power of mind, how important is the mind, and how important is dance therapy. I learned dance therapy with art therapy, and it really made me mentally being with myself. And when I used to even go to hospitals, the people used to say, you don't look like a patient, no, you don't behave like one. I was like, because I do these things. Of course, you have to take medical treatment or whatever. I'm not saying that. But besides that, I think emotional healing is equally important. And that's where I come. For example, they say there are two quotients. One is intellectual quotient, one is emotional quotient. Nowadays, intellectual quotient, everyone's like high, 80%, 100%. But then why are people committing suicide? You see top corporates, very big people, committed suicide from the 100th floor or 80th floor. And you're like, what is it? And that's when the emotional quotient comes in. Because if you're not emotionally happy, no amount of money or no amount of IQ can make you happy. So that's where I come in. And I've also won various awards every year. In Corona, I gave lots of workshops online. I got a contribution award from a top company. I was come on TV I'd come on the Tata Sky channel, where I talked about my therapies. I've come in international newspapers, Fox, CNN, and also Asian Age newspaper. My article came last year. My article again came in Bombay Times for manifestation, as I do manifestation also. So again, these things are there. But what I'm trying to say is, be internally happy, because I always believe your internal world is a reflection of your external world. I'm not saying that don't dress up, don't don't look good. But nowadays, even the chemicals that makeup has, and a lot of things has, even vegetables, environmental pollution also does lead to cancer. So I'm not saying like don't do anything, but be in a balance, because anything extreme is not good. So that's
Right.
when I feel a blend of everything, because we are living in a practical society. Like, I can't tell a 20-year-old don't put makeup. I can't tell, but I feel please do in balance and don't get obsessed with anything, because everything in balance is very important,
True,
I feel.
true.
So that's where I came in, and I saw the stress people went through in corona. And I always say corona is not the virus, fear is the virus. Because fear also, so many chemicals come in the body, because so many people just can't take it, so many people are dying. So that's when I gave so many workshops and online, and I saw even students were facing so much, even corporates generally. So that's when these things I realized is very important. So again, it's not a myth that if you go to a counselor or a life coach, something is wrong with you. And it's not necessarily, again, something, suppose you just want to up your game. Like, it could be even me. Even I keep taking, want to up my game and take training from my coaches or mentors. So it's not wrong. It could be in career, it could be in relationships. So a life coach is something which can help you to it's self development. So, and you can't say you're 100% good in everything. It's not possible. Even I'm not. So even I keep working on my skills. How we say, like, we have to upgrade our skills. For example, in a corporate job or anything, you have to keep
Right.
upgrading. Now this, you can't physically see the upgrade, but you will see emotionally your upgrade. Because I always say, like, health is wealth. You might have all the money in the world, but if you don't have health, you don't even have stamina to get up and go out, which I did experience in my sickness. What am I going to do
True.
just sitting in the house? And I still remember when I was going through the rigorous treatment. I had no hair. I did cry. It was not easy, and that's when dance really helped me to cope with my inner emotions, because it's not easy emotionally when you're going through this disease. So I really want to contribute to all the women who are going through this, and basically anyone who's having challenges and hard times. And many people have this misconception, oh, we are going to a therapist or coach, everything will be all right. No, things are going to come into your life. Things have come into my life, even more challenges, but no one can make out, because I keep doing my inner work
Right.
every day. I keep telling my students or even people in the workshops that, ma'am, how much do we have to do inner work? Or even like, I still remember giving this top company pyramid, where one person after the top corporate person, after the meditation, like, released a lot and cried. And he's like, I released something about his childhood. And it was so good, because we have so much went up emotions which we don't even know. Like, even when I did many years back this meditation, I lost my mom at 7, but I cried at 25. So, and I thought I had overcome her death, but I had not. So, like, there are different ways that every day we have to clean, like, do internal cleansing, and to back to where I said, like, I tell people you have bath every day, right? So a lot of people like, of course, how can you say that you have bath every day? I said, no. So that is your external dirt, right? What are we doing to our internal emotional thing? That when it leads to
Okay, just one
diseases.
second. Sorry,
Huh.
1 second. What I'm saying, just what I'm saying is,
Huh.
just don't look